Hello. Hi. It's me with two hurt middle fingers for some goddamn reason. This one I've unplastered, but this one is acting up, so I gotta put it in the bandage because I can't use my mouse otherwise. Hello, Eco. Hi. Oh, I rattle because of the new chains that I've got. But yeah, these ones don't want to behave. The big ones are just sliding around. That's fine. Oh no, yeah, no, I don't know how that keeps happening, but I do actually just keep injuring myself somehow. It's a mystery, to be honest. But I'm currently looking at two versions of myself. One is here and one is there. Slightly past, but like that's the Twitch and that's the OBS, and I technically only need the OBS. I just want to make sure everything's okay. And by golly, I might even do some mod things later, but I technically have it so that there's a lot of auto modding going on. And also Seribot is there, so that's a sniper right there. So we're just gonna see how it goes. If I see anything, I might go and chat and be like, "Nyeh. Go away." But you know, in other words, today, even though I'm quite tired, but you know, we have potions to help, to help that. So, today we are finally gonna continue working ourselves through the Fontaine quest. We ended rather abruptly in the middle of Act 2 last time, which is insane. There's 6 acts. How dare I, really? But we're gonna try our darndest to actually finish Act 2 today. We are in the middle of Part 2 in Act 2, so there should be about 1.5 parts left, so maybe 2 hours. We'll see, because currently today I don't have any Evans to raid, which is kind of sad. So I'm gonna just release you into the wild after this, so we technically have all the time in the world, baby, to just run around and do the quests. But yeah, I hope everything is like audible. I hope that my PC is like, the fans aren't too loud. He's just screaming all the time. But that's okay. I've been mostly ignoring it just in case you guys can't ignore it, so you know. Anyways, so we're just chilling over here. So I hope, okay, so desktop audio's on, my mic is on, and we're here. Let's go. Also, with the modified team, also, didn't I have enough stuff to actually level up your artifacts, or I forget about that again? A little bit at least. No more. No more. Alright. Whatever. We'll get there. Eventually. Alright. So, the Archon quest is downstairs, so we're just gonna go here. Because we've just been running around this, like, abandoned shipyard for a while. Well, not abandoned, but the shipyard. With big swordfish. So we're just gonna see. Ooh. Oh yeah, I can take care of the rest later. Look at this fucker. What the hell? That's your brethren, my dear. You with your little wild tail.
You get hit by my wrench. It's your own darn fault.
Your branch? Or your fish? My goodies. Oh my goodness, there's a kitty cat. Okay, we're getting distracted. We're getting distracted from the quest. There was no stairs? That is dangerous, people. Okay. Is this... Ah, okay. We're back.
It is settled, then. Please excuse me, and enjoy your conversation at your leisure.
What did you just settle, huh?
Thank you for arranging everything for us, Malus.
I was like, completely forgot what we were doing. That's a big boy. It is a big boy. I completely forgot what we were doing. I think we were like still investigating things with the primordial water. Do we have anything else? No, of course not. We can probably, after this, like, quickly hop over into the quest line if we want to, but I think I can, like... So, recap... For me, mostly, because the people who will be watching this VOD, I still have to upload the VOD from yesterday. I forgot. I had, like, a 9-hour shift and then take care of some playlists, and then I was like, oh shit, I gotta stream. I will probably try and upload the VOD after this. We'll see. We'll see how well that goes. In any case, so we were investigating in the opera house and then figured out it had something to do with the primordial water. And now we are here to investigate yet another thing that has to do with more disappearing ladies. Correct? Probably. I don't know. I don't remember.
Excuse me, miss. Do you need anything from us?
I think you are the family of the guy who disappeared, huh? Oh my god, Adele? Oh.
Hey, Navia's all quiet. This isn't like her at all.
Hello? Oh my, don't worry. Do what you can do. Tired ghost. Yeah, very tired, actually. But, we'll persevere. We always do. It's just been a long week and of just working nonstop. Also, I feel like... Is my camera, like, smudged? Why does it look like I've got, like, a halo? I mean, it is just the light up here. Maybe I should cover that. It's fine. We're fine. But we'll get there. It's fine. We're just gonna listen to them chit-chat.
I'm sorry that I only came to visit after all this time. After what happened, I didn't know how I was supposed to face the two of you.
Ah, if it's about that, there's no need to apologize. After my husband died, Spina di Rosula sent us a lot of mora and support. I understood your guilt and apology to be genuine.
Oh yeah, right, because her dad faced off their, or her husband in this case, in combat, and either her father died or both of them died. I think both of them died. Ooh, look. Is there anything else? Yeah. 3 years ago on a rainy night, banquet goers heard 2 gunshots outside the house. When they reached the scene, Callus had a gun in his hands and Jacques had been shot and slain. Yeah. Based on the investigations done then, there was no possibility that anyone else could have done the deed and escaped, and Callus was thus adjudged to have been the culprit. However, there was also a puddle of water, so it could also be that was someone else. Water from the primordial sea makes people from Fontaine disappear. Yeah. Cool.
But aren't all of those things nothing compared to the loss of Jacques?
Jacques.
I can understand the kind of pain that comes with losing a father so needlessly.
You don't understand at all.
Well, okay.
I didn't know how to face you, because I didn't know what I could possibly bring as a consolation gift. I know only the full truth could bring closure to you. And to all of us.
Fair. I mean, I understand. I completely understand this kind of sentiment, but like,
I'm sorry. I appreciate the sentiment, but you don't have to carry all that guilt.
Oh, she still does. I understand that well, too.
On the matter regarding my husband, my daughter and I have more or less found our answer already.
Oh?
Would you mind sharing it with me? I really can't believe that my father could ever bring himself to shoot Jacques.
I always knew that my husband's money was earned through others' suffering. He told me countless times that if he could turn back the clock, he would never go into the synth business again. He had many regrets, and felt that he took the idea of providing for his family too literally. For the longest time, he thought Mora was everything. So when Mr. Callus came to him with a proposal, he accepted it almost immediately. He tried to be as careful as he could, but even so, he was still found out by the higher-ups.
They found out about his betrayal?
Possibly.
Papa didn't say that exactly, but Papa did tell me that I should never be ungrateful.
Woof.
Before he left that day, He told me that he had no choice. It was only later that I realized it was his final farewell to the two of us.
Someone ordered Jack to take out Callus? Question mark, question mark, question mark?
I don't know that for sure, but you could say that's the conclusion I eventually came to.
Fascinating.
Which is why I'm the one who should feel guilty. Callus had always taken great care of us, both when he was still alive and after he passed away. Even if he fired the shot that killed my husband, it was likely in self-defense. It is impossible for me to hate him for what he had done.
Damn.
But Mama, why is Papa still the bad guy if he did the right thing?
Well,
Papa always wanted to be a good man, so why did he have to do a bad thing in the end?
that's a great and heavy moral question there, dear child Adele.
Well, things aren't always as they seem. You still feel like your papa was a good man, right?
Yeah, Papa was a really good man. The best in the whole world.
'Cause he was your dad and you're biased. Kinda.
Then you should hold on to that. If a good man had to do a bad thing, then he must have had his reasons.
Poor Navia. Itty bitty. Okay, the group chat is making noises and I don't want it to. Shh. Well, at least it's making noises on my watch and I don't want to get any messages right now.
Regardless of whether he left you a parasol or a sword, he must have done so to give you a better life.
Oh,
Oh.
Thank you for everything you've told me. I will definitely find the truth. The current state of things is not something I'm willing to just sit back and accept.
Let's go.
Thank you. I'm very grateful to hear this from you. Even though your personality is quite different from your father's, your determination when you speak is really similar.
You really think so? That's the first time anyone said that to me.
Oh, honey, baby. Oh, testimony from Jacques' family. Believes that he had struggled greatly with the order to kill Callus. Did Callus act in self-defense, or was there more to the incident? Ooh! Alright.
are you okay, Navia?
No.
I'm fine. Don't worry. Let's investigate the 3 suspects next. Florent should be nearby, and we should be able to find Thierry and Uncle Marcel in the city.
Bruv.
I'll get myself together on the way.
How the
So please don't worry.
I will worry. How the fuck do I get up here? Bruh. I mean, I guess I can go around. True. So that is the thingy where the thingy is. Yeah. The thingy where the thingy is. You know how it goes. Are you one of the 3 suspects? I think so. Hello.
Greetings, boss. How may I be of assistance today?
Reading, boss. Like a... I mean, it's greetings, boss, yes, but it sounded like he was saying, reading, boss!
I'm sure you've heard about what happened at the Opera House. Someone got turned into water right in front of us.
Yeah, I've heard. With something that dramatic, I'm sure journalists will milk it for all it's worth. And it'll be all the talk for the next several weeks.
At least.
It also reminded me, on the day that the incident happened with my father, it was raining outside, and we found some clothes left at the scene.
Uh-huh.
After my partner here put the dots together for me, I feel like we should try to reopen his case.
I hope not the casket.
Can you do me a favor and try to recall what happened that night?
Do me a favor.
Let me think. Mr. Callus was feeling pretty upbeat that day. So he was drinking and bantering away with us at the table. After that, he told us that he wanted to go get some fresh air. So we let him go without thinking much of it. Who knew that we would hear 2 gunshots ring out right after? My first reaction was that Mr. Callus's life was in danger. So I grabbed my holster and made a mad dash toward the scene. But when I got there, it was already too late. Mr. Callus was standing over a dead body with a gun in his hands.
No.
All we could do was look back and forth at each other, not knowing what to say.
Fair
So you
point.
also remember 2 gunshots then?
Indeed. The guard said that the first shot didn't hit anyone, while the second killed Jacques. But I've never really bought that explanation.
First shot went to the person who also turned into primordial water. I wonder if, okay, this is a long shot, but what if the bullet was actually primordial water and that's what dissolved the person, and then the second shot killed Jack?
Reason being, Mr. Callus had left his gun on the table. I even made sure to confirm that before running to the scene.
Oh, damn.
But according to the guards, that doesn't mean he couldn't have had other guns on his person.
Damn.
About the clothes left at the scene that you mentioned. Do you think there was a third person there who was turned into water?
It's very
At least
possible.
from our perspective, my father had no reason to kill. So he would also have no reason to bring an extra gun with him. The gun he was holding probably belonged to Jacques, or a third person on the scene.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So you're saying Mr. Callus ended up with the gun because he seized it from one of the other guys?
Possibly.
But hold on. If that's what had happened, then why didn't he share the truth with any of us? He didn't even want to face the Oratrice machine, and chose instead to prove his honor in a duel. Did he lose all faith in the courts after seeing someone dissolve right in front of his eyes?
Possibly. I mean, it is water. And isn't water
About that,
life?
Malus told me a thing or two.
Hello.
So, I think I can understand why he committed to the duel. I'll tell you everything once the whole truth has been revealed.
The truth, the whole truth. and
I
nothing but the
understand.
truth?
Then I'll leave Mr. Callus's honor in your hands, boss.
Let's go.
And if I may just say one more thing. The whole Callus the Unfaithful epithet has been a thorn in my side since the day it was invented.
Honestly, fair.
Many people have laughed at me for still calling him Mr. Callus, even after so many years have passed. But it
Yeah.
was Mr. Callus's trust that allowed me to rise through the ranks of Spina di Rosula and live the life I lead today.
Yay.
No matter what others might say, he'll always be the man I respect the most. And he'll always be my boss.
Don't worry. I will definitely find the truth.
Yay.
You and all our other comrades at the Spina deserve to know the truth as well.
Damn. Let's go. Florent, the advisor of the Spina di Rosula, claimed that he was very grateful to Callus for his kindness. He was also present at the banquet of the day of the case and can provide evidence that Callus did not carry a gun with him when he went out. Ooh-wee. Where to next? Ah, yes, in the city. Let's go. More investigation. Oh hi, Thierry.
Hey, Thierry, it's me.
Hello.
Oh, now, what brings you here, Miss Navia? I've heard that you made quite the name for yourself at the Opera House.
He's got such chilling blue eyes. I don't like it.
Oh, so you've caught news of that already.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm also a member of the guards, you know. The way you make it sound, people would think I was sent off to Poisson because I had done something wrong.
Are you
sound
sure there
suspicious.
isn't a little bit of truth in that? Under normal circumstances, shouldn't you have been called back to the city already?
I mean, where I work is really up to me. Let's just say I enjoy the ambiance of Poisson. Callus did a fantastic job running the town, building Spina di Rosula from the ground up and clearing many obstructions in my way. It would be next to impossible for me to find a similarly easy but high-paying job in the city. Anyway, enough chit-chat. Are these two friends of yours? You,
it
here
says in
for
my
some
ass.
formal business?
Full.
Ah, yes. These two are my partners. What happened at the Opera House made us realize that Linny's case and my father's may be related. We're trying to reinvestigate the details of my father's old case.
Ah, I get it. You think there might be more to the case now that we know people can be dissolved into water, right? I was also flabbergasted when I first heard of it. If you want to go through the original files from your father's case, I can help you look for them.
Oh, beautiful.
That'd be much appreciated. Thank you. Actually, I have another question. Do you have the authority to dispatch Gardamex?
Of course. Without them, I couldn't possibly handle Poisson on my own. Why do you ask? We definitely can't use them to forcefully get more evidence for your father's case.
No.
Well, you see, just recently, we were attacked by a horde of unnumbered Gardamex in the city. So, if you hypothetically wanted to do something against me, all you would need to do is get rid of the mecha serial numbers and send them after me.
Then you think too highly of my abilities. Dispatching mecha is very different from controlling them. If I had to make an analogy, when you order a dish, the chef will make it for you. You can ask the chef to cook, but not to massage your shoulders or carry your baggage. If you try to make unreasonable demands, the chef would just think you're out of your mind and ignore you completely. The same goes for me and my Gardamex.
Damn.
Removing a serial number is also not as easy as you might think. There are a lot of complex steps to it, and it's almost impossible to keep it a secret. So I can promise you, those mecha were definitely private units.
Ooh.
They're certainly not cheap. So, whoever their owner is must be super rich, powerful, or both. Now that you mention it, though, being in the synth business would definitely be profitable enough to afford this.
Makes sense.
Oh, then you're officially in the clear, Thierry.
Oh, he was. Oh, damn.
Well, thank you for the vote of confidence, Navia.
Damn.
Jokes aside, I'd like to wish you all the best with your investigation.
Thank you.
I'll be staying in the city for a little while, so just come find me if you need any support from the guards.
Aye, Captain. Well, I don't think you're a captain, but you know. Thierry is the person responsible for official contact between the Spina di Ursula and the guards. According to him, only the sufficiently rich can privately own large numbers of Gardamex and unnumbered Gardamex. Where are we going? Oh, just a pretty picture. Yeah, we can just try to run ahead, I suppose. Hello. Honestly, nah. Mwah, 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 mwah. Let's go to wherever they need us to go. Huh. Down here? Uh-huh. Hello.
Hello. How may I help you?
I'm here to see Marcel. Could you please let him know? You can just say Navia's looking for him.
Sure. I will let him know right away.
So waiting for a while, Marcel arrives in a hurry.
Navia, hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not as young as I used to be, so my legs are giving out a bit.
Oh, it's all right, Uncle Marcel. There's no need to stress. I just wanted to talk to you briefly about what happened in the Opera House. I'm sure you saw everything too, right?
Yes, I've never seen anything so strange.
No.
Oh, you were at the Opera House too?
That's right. I went there with Navia to see the magic show. Who knew it would turn into a whole murder mystery? I also witnessed your marvelous sleuthing work. Quite impressive. To beat the Hydro Archon at her own game on her own turf, I can already imagine everyone in Fontaine discussing your exploits over a few glasses of wine.
Damn.
Oh, Paimon doesn't want to become the talk of drunkards.
Aren't you already with Minty?
Apologies. It's just how Fontaine is as a nation. Everyone loves drama and theatrics.
Yeah,
Uncle
we
Marcel,
know.
you've also noticed that other thing, right? The fact that humans can dissolve in water?
Yes, I was reminded of your father's case right away. Is that what you're investigating now?
Yes.
Exactly. I still don't have much solid proof, but I can sense that the other side has already begun to act.
Oh, and what makes you say that?
We were attacked on Araneus by some unnumbered Gardamex. And there was also an attempt to get me to drink water from the primordial sea.
If not for the vigilance of my partner, I probably wouldn't even be here talking to you right now.
Yeah.
Oh, you're giving us too much credit. Wasn't it you who protected us?
Alas, it seems things are heating up again. The peace that Callus sought so dearly will soon become a thing of the past. But rest assured, Navia, Poisson will always remain a safe haven for you. If
Yeah.
you're scared, you can always return there. If anyone dares to lay their hands on you there, the Confrérie of Cabrières will use its funds to the last Mora to bring them to justice.
Thank you, Uncle Marcel. But I don't intend to go into hiding. I'm going to strike while the iron's hot. Do you have any new thoughts on my father's case?
Do you?
About that. Sorry, my age is catching up with me, so it'll take me a while to recall my memory.
Fair. Damn.
The Confrérie was responsible for that banquet, so I was out and about the whole time making sure things were running smoothly. I didn't even have the time to drink with the guests. Then I heard the sound of a gunshot, and the rest was history.
Truly.
Oh, it's okay. No need to push yourself. We'll ask around some more. See if there are any valuable clues elsewhere.
That's good.
Sounds good. Just let me know if you ever need Mora.
Oh.
All my wealth comes from Callus's patronage and support. I'll spend however much it takes to clear his name.
Cute. Let's go. He was willing to defend Navia. That makes sense. Alright, Marcel. See you later. I need to go up. Because that's important. We need grounds. Bruh. Whee. Chunk.
We've talked to all three suspects, purely based on their conversations with me.
None of them sounded particularly suspicious.
Yeah. None of them really stood out as a suspect.
I suppose that's to be expected, though. If a single conversation's all that's needed to find them out, then my father wouldn't have needed to investigate the case for so many years.
That is also true.
Anyway, even though we didn't make a breakthrough, let's still compile what we were able to find.
Yeah.
But where should we start?
This is horrendous. Both my middle fingers are broken beyond repair. I mean, they are, you know, it takes a while. So opening a can is weirdly difficult. Because I gotta use different fingers than I normally do. Because it hurty. Motherfuck. Jacques' motive.
Ah, you're right! Flora mentioned that Callus probably only ended up with the gun because of circumstance. That makes sense.
According to Jacques' family members, he already told them that he had been discovered, and that he had no choice before he left home that day.
No choice, huh?
If I had to guess, he probably received an order from the synth boss to kill my father. Had he refused, he and his family's lives would have been forfeit.
So, Jacques fired the first shot?
If I was Jacques, I wouldn't have fired a shot at all.
Oh? And why is that?
Could he guarantee his safety after killing Callus? Could he guarantee his family's safety after killing Callus?
Oh, that's a good point. Jacques probably already knew that he was just being used as a tool for murder. And once he had completed his mission, he'd be of no more use to his boss.
Wow.
So, what would make more sense from his perspective would be to turn his back on the order and seek protection from my father.
Seems the third person was the one who derailed everything.
Makes sense. But without evidence, that's still just a theory.
And that's just a theory.
Besides Jock, the attack from the Gardamex has been bothering me quite a bit as well. It's obvious that our enemy has become more antsy after the secret of the primordial seawater was revealed.
Yeah.
Do you think he knew, even then, that we'd follow this lead to the end?
Hopefully.
Given everything that's happened since, it's quite possible. But who among the 3 suspects would have the ability to control privately owned Gardamex?
That is a great question. Marcel, he does have a lot of money.
Uncle Marcel? My father did really trust him. And they worked together on a large number of projects.
And he also
Maybe
doesn't
that's how he
fucking
got to know
remember
Jacques.
anything.
And with funds from the Confrérie, he could also afford a large number of Gardamex. It's still really hard for me to imagine, though. After all, Uncle Marcel has been around since I was just a child.
Yeah.
Also, wouldn't this mean he has been spending a whole lot of mora and energy to fight his own synth business?
Maybe it was someone else. Thierry does have a high-paying job.
Thierry, you say? Huh. It is possible
I
that
mean,
he's
he
figured
seemed
out
to
a way
also
to
know a
convert the
little bit
Gardamex for personal use.
about it.
But I didn't feel like he was lying when he was talking to us about the mecha. I also don't think he'd be able to keep that kind of tampering under wraps.
Yeah. Had he actually tampered with the mecha, we'd be able to prove it with a simple check of the guard's inventory. If the mecha were taken from the guards, it should be pretty easy to find out when and how that happened.
Shall we take a look? Maybe it was someone else, but he's such a... Wait. Love you, Saribot. Love you. Love you, Saribot. Anyways. Florent.
Florent?
Florent.
It is true that he was closest to my father, and thus had the best chance of learning about his dealings with Jacques. But as Spina di Rosula's advisor, his work mostly deals with personnel and security, so he shouldn't have much means when it comes to finances.
So you're saying he's too broke to afford a mecha army?
Yeah.
Exactly. He can't. And even if he could, I don't think he would be able to dispatch a whole group so quickly. Who could it be?
I think... You do? You think? Okay. Good lord. I mean, we're still missing something. Irrelevant. Okay. Irrelevant. Irrelevant. If we consider the incident with the Gardamex, only one person really fits the bill. This person is responsible for official contact. Is that also?
You know, if you think everything through, Uncle Marcel is indeed the most suspicious of them all.
Could we
Sadly.
be missing other suspects? Malus
Yes, at
didn't
least
know
one.
about the people turning into water thing when he narrowed it down to these 3, did he?
True.
Malus has always been very reliable, and his judgment of others' trustworthiness has been fair and well considered. When he laid out his case for the 3, the rationale he gave me made a lot of sense as well. The suspect is knowledgeable about the Spina's internal affairs, has the means to dispatch Mecha to assassinate us, and possesses significant intellect and foresight. Even if I don't want to believe it, I'm starting to see how things could all tie back to Uncle Marcel.
He is someone who's very close to you, after
Well,
all.
we still have another trump card on top of all the theorizing and speculating.
Oh? The synth production base.
Yes. Malus did say that charging straight in there would be extremely risky. But we don't have any other options right now.
Nope.
We need far more solid proof before we can hope to go charging in on our enemy.
Navia, here you are. Oh, I've been looking for you.
Oh, damn. For what? What's
Huh?
up?
Aren't you the guy from the guards? Did something happen?
Oh, there are more Gardamex?
Yeah. News came from Irenaeus just after you left. We've got another trial on our hands.
Bruh,
Wasn't
What?
that place built specifically for holding trials? What's so newsworthy about this one?
I know. But they said the person they're putting on trial is a Fatui harbinger called Tartaglia.
What? Child?
What? Is that someone you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bruh,
we know him. Maybe even a little too well.
Well,
that's my boy.
he's been accused of being the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. It's absurd, don't you think?
I mean,
Wait, how? None of our investigations have had anything to do with him.
That's what I thought was strange about it, so I came to tell you the news right away. If the charge against him stands, then it'll be next to impossible to get the guards to support any of our planned investigations.
uh-oh.
Right. Because they'll think they've already found the culprit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it'll be a lot harder then to clear Mr. Callus's name.
true.
I understand. Well, partner, what do you think we should do? We still haven't found any conclusive evidence.
True as well. Let's split up.
Huh? Split up? What do you mean?
You can go to Arrhenius while I go investigate that place.
Just as expected of my partner.
Teehee.
Since this is a trial about the serial disappearances case, the culprit's attention will be focused on Arrhenius, leaving his home base wide open. You're right.
Truly.
This is our best opportunity. All right then, let's do this. I'll stall them at the Opera House and charge Marcel as the true culprit.
What,
I
Marcel?
won't have any chance of making that charge stick though, unless we find more evidence. It'll be up to you to make it back in time and hand the decisive evidence to me.
Aye, Captain.
We'll
Leave it to
help
me.
You, just like you helped us in Lenny's trial.
Yeah, let's go.
Demoiselle, please allow us to accompany you.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Ah, Malou, Silver, when did you two get here?
Always in the
We
shadows.
heard that you'll be leaving Poisson and figured that you might require our assistance. It's our hope that your confidence will be bolstered with the two of us by your side.
Yay.
Thank you so much. Then, let's make haste for Arrhenius. Paimon, Traveler, I'll see you at the Opera House.
Let's go. I'm cutting off all circulation to my fingers accidentally. Suspect analysis. Combining the information regarding the Gardamex and the investigation results so far, can be concluded that there's only one person who can have a large number of Gardamex in his possession and run the synth business without leaving traces. This person is none other than Marcel. Ooh! The soul people. It's always soul people. Okay, where are we? What are we doing?
Now that Navia has set out for Arrhenius, we should also get going.
Ooh.
The location has already been marked on the map, so let's head over.
Alright, 1 second. I gotta really quickly check something. Yeah. Might even be quicker than I thought, but we're in the last leg of this quest. Of Arc 2, so.
Huh. According to Malusa's info, the synth production base is underwater.
Whee!
Let's go and try to find the entrance.
Also, the plaster on my middle finger makes it very, very hard to press WASD like correctly. So we're trying our best. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. So whoosh, 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 whoosh. Alright. Ooh, is that it? Is that your headquarters? Maybe. Already on the way.
Finally found it! Huh. So this is the entrance that leads to the synth production base. It sure doesn't seem out of the ordinary at all.
Well, they don't want it to stand out.
Ah, you're right. An important place like this is bound to have a ton of protective measures and mechanisms.
Yeah.
Navia's probably arguing up a storm right now to stall for us.
Are we gonna get a flashback? Yeah! Let's go. Uh-oh. Poor child. Just in there. I wonder what he did to be convicted.
It would appear that I must repeat my question again, Mr. Tartaglia.
Damn.
Do you accept the charge that you are the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
He's so small. Tiny. It's he's very ingy. It's like, nah, man. And
To be perfectly honest, I don't understand your country's complicated court system, or the reason why I'm being charged with something I've never even heard of.
that's a fair question.
However, I did hear that people who have been charged can choose to participate in a duel to clear their name. Is that right? In which case, as long as I accept the charge, I can have an all-out fight with that champion duelist Clorend, right?
He's so horny for fights. It's crazy. Like, he's just like, oh my god. We can fight? I can fight someone? Legally? Hit me up.
I've got to admit, that's one of the most enticing offers I've ever received.
That's not an offer. You're being convicted for serial murder.
When I privately sparred with her last time, she was obviously holding back. Real disappointing.
Damn.
Hey, don't you understand? You're currently the prime suspect for a major case. This isn't the place for you to be looking for fights.
He's looking for fights everywhere, my dear.
Oh? Sounds like the Hydro Archon wants to lecture me on the ways of the Opera House. Then why don't you duel me too? I'm the kind of student that learns best in the heat of battle.
He's so funny.
No. That's not what I meant.
Alas, it would appear that communication with the defendant is going poorly. We have made very little progress.
He's so funny.
In that case, let me explain everything from the very beginning again. The goal of this trial is to determine the culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
That case had nothing to do with him. You've got the wrong man.
Whoa!
Huh? What's going on?
A surprised audience member.
Why is she interjecting again?
I told you it couldn't be one of the Fatui Harbingers.
Miss Navia, this is the second time you've interrupted the court proceedings. I only tolerated your behavior last time because you were able to provide the court with a key eyewitness. But that was an exception rather than standard court protocol. I can very well charge you with contempt of court for your interjections.
Yeah.
Oh, please. Did you ever think I had any respect for this place's pointless theatrics?
Ooh, burn!
We can put that discussion aside for now. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm here to charge the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. And if my charges prove true, then Tartaglia here will be proven innocent by default, correct?
Oh, a young lady has charged in and offered to clear my name. How
Crazy.
Fascinating. Well, I'd gotten half bored to death by all these rules and procedures anyway, so I'll take you up on that offer. So, Your Honor, is there nothing else for me to do now?
Can I fight Clorend now?
You may take a seat for now in the audience, but that doesn't mean the suspicions against you have been lifted.
Teehee. There you go.
Now then, Miss Navia, who is the person you would like to charge instead?
That person is...
Choose the most reasonable evidence.
Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Huh? What confrérie? Never heard of them in my life.
I've heard of them, but weren't they Spina di Rosula's sister organization?
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation?
Bruv.
Please let me remind you, Miss Navia, that charging someone is an incredibly serious matter. Committing to the charge also means taking on the legal responsibilities associated with it.
I mean, yeah, that is kind of the point.
And if the charge fails, depending on the circumstances, you may also be charged with the crime of making a false accusation. Knowing this, do you still wish to charge this man?
Woof.
Yes, I do.
Oh, bro. Oh, man, you're putting your life on the line.
In that case, I declare the charge to be valid. Miss Navia and attorneys, please take your places on the court.
Let's go.
Members of the guards, please contact Mr. Marcel right away so that he may stand trial.
It's just as easy as that. For some time, a shocked and confused Marcel is brought to the stands. Uh-oh.
Mr. Marcel, you will not require an attorney. Is that correct?
Apologies. It all just happened so quickly. I still haven't figured out what's going on.
Fair point.
I think an attorney won't be necessary. This is probably just a misunderstanding between me and Navia.
Oogie Angie.
Very well. In that case, since both sides have now arrived, Miss Navia, please present your charges.
I would like to take everyone back to 3 years ago, to the case of Callus the Unfaithful. Only through elucidating what really happened in that case can we connect all the dots for the serial disappearances case.
We're gonna skip all that, skip to black, because like if we go through all of that again, my brain's gonna start smoking.
Navia, do you really think that I was the one who killed your father?
Nobody might have organized it.
Come on, why would I do that? Callus was my benefactor, and remember both you and I only ran to the scene when we heard the sound of a gun. If that's enough to make me a suspect, wouldn't that make everyone at that banquet a suspect as well?
I think there's no point in getting into the specifics right now. The audience doesn't even have the big picture yet. Even I'm struggling to remember some details of that case.
Exactly correct, Your Honor. I must refresh everyone's memory about that case before I can explain my charge and reasoning.
Let's go. We stall.
I see. In which case, I will recount the findings about that case as originally recorded by Maison Gardiennage.
Cool. Oh, bruv.
On the day of the murder, Spina di Rosula hosted a large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the Confrérie of Cabrières. During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Callus, holding a gun, while his acquaintance, Jacques, lay dead from a gunshot wound. The guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene. As a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques' life. The suspect did not dispute this conclusion, and also declined to defend himself in court. Instead, he chose to prove his innocence through a duel.
That's Navia's stat. I was like, oh, I recognize those curls. But this is Navia's dad.
Callus was defeated by champion duelist Clarande in the ensuing duel, and soon succumbed to the injuries.
Woof.
These are the known facts about the case.
Yeah. Okay. So, Navia.
The one with the motive to kill was Jacques, not my father. And even so, Jacques still had no reason to pull the trigger. In truth, the third person shot Jacques first, and was shot in turn by my father when my father seized the gun from him. After that, the true culprit turned the third person into water, erasing all traces of him from the scene. Thank you for the summary, Your Honor. Of course, the guard's conclusion appeared quite sensible to us at the time. However, we should revisit the case now that we've gained new information about the abilities of water from the primordial sea.
Yeah. Alright. Identify loopholes. Callus did not carry a gun with him when he went out.
Something's...
Okay, whatever. I mean, identify loopholes. Callus did not bring a gun. Yeah, whatever.
Something's not...
Yeah.
This assassin first shot Jacques, then
Trying
turned to
my
shoot
best.
Callus, only for Callus to wrestle the gun from him and kill him instead.
Alright. From the courtyard, according to the investigator, one of killed. Also not, huh?
The testimony of the victim's family confirms that Jacques had thoughts of assassinating Callus when he set out for the banquet. However, in the end, he reconsidered, and instead shared everything with Callus, hoping to seek the latter's protection. Unfortunately for Jacques, the true culprit had already considered this possibility, and had sent out another assassin.
Damn. Missed. Okay. But, like, he still didn't bring out a gun, man. Okay. Suppose not. Okay. Just making sure. Oh, yeah, right. Haha. There's one more that I forgot about. No. Some more to the incident? Yeah.
A pile of clothing was found at the scene. The guards once believed they were used by Jacques as a costume to disguise himself. But now, it is clear that the clothes were proof that there was a third person at the scene, and that they were turned into water after committing the murder. Since it was raining that day, the culprit was confident that they could use the rain to wash away all traces of their dissolved accomplice.
Yeah.
Realizing this, the true culprit caused the hired assassin to dissolve into water, leading everyone to believe Callus was responsible for Jacques' murder. This is the true version of events.
But doesn't that mean that it's still Callus who killed someone at the end? Ooh. Successful refutation.
Ah, so that's what happened. Wait, you're telling me something as dangerous as water from the primordial sea has been used for all these years?
What a great theory. It also explains Callus's and Jacques' respective motives. I guess they didn't shoot each other after all.
Can't really decide if he's just a really, really good actor or if he's actually surprised.
Mr. Marcel, you are the one being charged with the crime. You should provide a rebuttal if you wish to prove your innocence.
What? Me?
But I think I agree with everything Navia just said. In fact, there was nothing in her speech that directly implicated me.
Yeah.
Then, may I ask some questions? In my opinion, we primarily need to determine two things. One, do you have the evidence to back up your claims?
I'm afraid not. At least not at this very moment.
Boo! If you don't have any evidence, you should just go home!
Silence in the peanut gallery.
I may not have the evidence with me, but I know where I could go to collect it. If we look up the deserted clothes against a record of people who went missing around the same time, we should be able to find a match. Considering the serial disappearances case, the guards probably kept careful records of all missing persons from around that time, regardless of age or gender.
That makes sense to me. Monsieur Neuvillette, I would consider this to be a reasonable investigative direction.
Let's go.
Why do I feel like Farina's acting a little differently today?
Ooh.
Maybe she's scared of embarrassing herself again?
Maybe.
Alternatively, she's become more diligent after charging an innocent citizen in the last trial.
Possibly.
My second question has to do with the ensuing duel. If the truth is indeed as you described.
I mean, at that point, okay, so like if we go at it like this, then we have third person who killed Jacques. Callus was there. Culprit dissolved. And Callus is the only one there. There's pretty much no way that he knows what just happened to the other culprit with the primordial water. It could be that he just absolutely had no idea. So he's alone with the corpse of Jacques and just feels immense guilt for letting it happen after hearing that confession. And just feels like he doesn't deserve to go on because he is that much of an honest man. I feel like that could be the way to go about this. Like, I think that could be like the original frame of thing, to be that he felt immense guilt about letting it happen, essentially, or not being able to stop it, that he felt it right for him to die.
Then why didn't Mr. Callus explain himself in court? if he had testified that a person had been dissolved, he could have at least mounted a defense.
I mean...
I've thought about this too, and the answer is actually pretty simple. He felt there were things that were more important to him. The dissolving power of water from the primordial sea is an important secret for the true culprit of the serial disappearances case. My father could have exposed it for all to see, but he chose to take it to the grave. At that time, Spina di Rosula was in dire straits, and his reputation had already been shattered. He had no guarantee that going forward with the truth would allow the culprit to be brought to justice. What was certain, however, was that it would paint a gigantic target on my back.
True.
Boss once told me that Demoiselle had already been selected as the next target of the serial disappearances case.
Woof.
What? If the secret had gotten out, the culprit would have fought an all-out war with Espina right there and then. I wouldn't have been the only one in danger. All of us would have stood to lose our lives. Of course, the guards might eventually figure out the truth of the matter and determine that we were in the right. But what good would that do? How can a hollow verdict protect anyone? Had this opera house ever given my father any kind of confidence in its brand of justice, Spina di Rosula would have had no reason to exist. But by staying silent, we retained the ability to deter our opponents and continue the stalemate. I was able to become Spina di Rosula's president, which made me harder to target, as well as giving me more time to grow and learn. And once I have figured out the truth and stepped up to the challenge, I will do what this opera house cannot, and restore my father's truth and honor back to him.
Let's go!
So, you mean to say, your father intended to die in the duelist's ring?
Yes. He went in there to kill himself.
That's right.
Yeah.
Do you have any proof?
Of course. All you need is to ask his opponent, Clarand.
Oh my god. Ooh! I love the fucking look on their face, like, my goodness, don't make me say it.
I don't need your apology, your guilt, or your support from the shadows. You don't have to do anything for my sake. But since he entrusted his will to you, Clarand, you should tell us the truth about his sacrifice.
So, during the duel, did you believe that Callus was intending to die?
Yes, I did.
Woof.
As a champion duelist, I've fought many battles and taken a countless number of dishonored lives. In my line of work, I've seen all kinds of people give their all for the faintest hope to continue living. Some were determined, others passionate, and some even manic and twisted. Just one look and I can tell if a duelist is hoping to live or if they're looking to die. I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist that Mr. Callus never intended to leave the ring alive.
Rough. Oh, Jesus! That was maybe a bit, you know, more, how'd you say it, blunt than Navia might have expected her to be, to say it. Woof. Wait, 1 second, I'm trying to... Yeah, sure.
Since that's your testimony, I have no more questions. It appears there really are good grounds to reopen this case.
Truly. Trying to fix my hair into a position that I like and failing miserably.
I concur. However, Miss Navia, you still have not explained the link between your father's case and the serial disappearances case.
The primordial water, Jesus.
Right? What she said was fascinating, but kind of beside the point.
No, it is leading towards the point, actually.
Wait, weren't they just talking about the serial disappearances case?
Of course, Your Honor. The two cases are connected via a matter of timing. In my father's case, the culprit intended to kill both Jacques and Callus. As a result, they planned to act after hearing 2 gunshots. And at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of everyone because they realized they were at risk of being identified. The culprit could only time their actions so precisely if they were already at the scene.
Ooh.
Coincidentally, Marcel attended both the banquet and the trial.
So that's why you suspected me. Even after hearing your reasoning, I still can't help but find it a little preposterous.
It is still a little bit, but
I'm
you know.
used to it, though. You've always been an impulsive and sentimental child, Navia. It's one of your most endearing traits.
Ooh.
No need to appeal to pathos.
I won't try to refute your points one by one, but even if everything you just said was true, can you prove that I was the only person present at both events? On top of that, does a person have to be physically present to control the timing? Can't someone remotely monitor the place?
Woof.
Oof. Don't know what she can say to that.
I know that even with that, you might still think you can reduce the list of suspects with some further investigations until I'm the only one left on the list. Alas, who won't feel at least a little hurt by an accusation of murder from a girl you see as your own daughter?
Ooh, brother.
But if I were to dismiss this completely, you'd also think I'm not being considerate of your feelings. Ah well, let Uncle Marcel teach you another lesson.
Oh, boy.
Do you know what the biggest flaw in your reasoning is?
Oh?
I suppose you're gonna tell me anyways.
It's timing again. I'm a businessman by trade. From that standpoint, there's no reason for me to kidnap young women. It's a high-risk action with nothing to gain.
True.
In addition, I left my home in Snezhnaya when I was young to come to Poisson and work in some trade. My business only thrived when I received Callus's patronage. But the disappearances began before I ever stepped foot in Fontaine.
Well.
I do apologize, demoiselle. This was my mistake.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No, it's not your fault. I'm sure he had come prepared.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to say? Would you like to check the date of my first business license against the first known case of the serial disappearances?
I mean, it could, you know.
You can also take a look at my border entry records, or ask my friends and family when I left Snezhnaya for the first time.
Tough battle.
Could those records and testimonies do something to appease the unspeakable anguish in your heart?
Maybe. There's a lot of anguish in there.
Seems like she got the wrong guy.
At this rate, Navia will be convicted for falsely accusing him.
I think you've done a superb job of dissecting your father's feelings as he neared the end of his life.
Yeah.
But aren't you going against all of his wishes and expectations right now?
Maybe.
He wished for you to become more rational, collected, and conscientious, instead of dwelling only on your own feelings. Once you've learned to be more considerate of others' feelings, and to stop rushing headlong into things, you'd have met most of his expectations.
This isn't just about me, and it never has been.
True.
The biggest difference between me and the rest of the victims is that I still have the ability to search for the truth, while that same agency has long been taken from them. The people whose families were destroyed by synth abuse, the people who lost their loved ones to the serial disappearances, and the people who suffered tragic ends due to their sense of justice. Many people's images are flashing before my eyes. I'm sure some are coming to those of you in the audience as well.
Ooh, an audience appeal.
And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vacher?
Huh.
Ooh. 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 She's got aces up her sleeve.
Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
Ooh, he's stumbling. He's stumbling. Let's go. Okay.
I was waiting for you to say that.
After a while, the interest of the synth production base. Let's go. It's finally fighting time for me. Yay. Jeez. Alright. Ooh, spooky. Spooky. Hello. Actually, Ah, damn. Went into the wrong direction. Because they can, like, jump out of the water real fun. Wah. Forget how to do it. Also, my finger hurts. Right? Right? Why am I going? Eh, it's fine. Whatever. There he goes. Bonk. Lovely. Ah. Ooh, what the fuck are you? Ooh, party setup. I mean, this is fine, I think. You're the strongest I've got.
Let my name echo in song! A dash of frosting!
Frosting? Yeah. Ooh, sure what? Is it a little, Aufzug?
Whoa!
Ooh,
The floor
yeah.
is going up!
You don't say.
Is it because of this mechanism in the middle?
Yes.
That guy really prepared a lot of stuff for this place.
Yeah. Look at that. Common chest for me. Let's have these phases. They're really cool. Ooh, have fun. Can I even just explore around here? Oh, that's so cool. Sometimes you just can't. Sometimes it like walls you off, but I suppose not this time. But I can't climb in here, so I don't want to risk anything. Hehe. But fun. Ooh, fishes. Under the water. Fun. If I wasn't incredibly terrified of it, I would love to have a window like that.
Paimon thinks we need to go up, but Paimon doesn't see a way. Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up.
Okay, so there's you guys. Oh, I love that the music gets like dampened. Oh, that's really fun. That's pretty fun. Cool. Anything else I need to smash? Do I smash this? No. Just wondering. Smash. Okay. No smashing. Or at least no further smashing. Maybe. Potentially. Hello, person. Oh, I can't climb you. Correct. Domain and shiz. Hello. Ooh. You're gonna make more water happen? Yeah, let's go. Fun. At least a little bit more water.
The water level is rising. Now we can swim to the top.
Ish. Not
But this is still a ways away from where we need to go.
Yeah, there's another one though. We can go over there. Over yonder. Whee! Bonk. I love that they still want to try and land on land like that.
Yoo-hoo!
Don't run away now.
Hello. Ooh, more of you. Let's go. Ooh, engage another one of you. Hello. Yeah, damn. I'm so quick. Anything else? Another chest? Because, like, these are, like, one-time domains, and I want to get, like, all of the chests that I can. More! More! Will it be enough? I think so. Let's go. Cool.
Now the path is clear. Let's go.
Let's go, 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 go. Bonk. Also, this jumping thing out of the water like a dolphin, only Fontanian characters can do that. Only Fontanians. Very locally bound. Hello. Ooh, more glass walls. Fucking love that shit. Ooh, glass floor. That's so cool. That's so cool. See? You gotta just pay attention. Oh no! Who destroyed the vase? The boss. The boss? I was just like trying to see if the things move again. Hello.
Strike a pose! Let the world come alive!
Cha! Off to the freezer! A burst of flame! Cha! My will embodied! Cryo-incarn-
Let's begin. This could get a little chilly.
A little? Not so quick. I'm like testing out the rotation that Tamesa told me about, so I can like get used to it. It's kind of hard because my very much bedazzled middle finger keeps pressing E earlier than I wanted to. But you know, we're learning. Getting there.
Whew. After all that, we finally made it to the innermost sanctum.
Let's go.
Though, as expected, the mastermind isn't here.
If I'm not mistaken, he's being charged by Navia as we speak.
That's right. Then let's hurry up and find some evidence so we can get back to the Opera House and help Navia.
Through all of those machinations, I hope we can still use the teleport points in canon. Okay. Whoa. Alright. Ooh, examine bookshelf.
Let's see what's written here. Nothing escapes Detective Paimon's eyes. Callus. Navia's father. Oh, this seems to be an investigation report on him.
It's probably related to his and Jacques' case.
Yep, it's about finding someone to assassinate Jacques and Callus because of a lack of confidence that Jacques himself would go through with it.
Ooh.
This should prove the existence of the third person, right?
Yeah, sort of. Is there anything else?
We still have not determined the exact content of the key information Callus has passed on to certain members of his organization. The old dog's a real menace to deal with. Even if he abides by the promise he's made to us, he will still have the upper hand.
What do you mean, us?
He can act whenever he wants to make our lives miserable. The only option left is to remove him from the picture entirely.
So we have evidence that there's a third person, and we have also evidence that they were out to kill Callus specifically.
I concur. Let's send someone to kill him. He won't declare war as long as we don't touch Navia.
Damn, just like fully explicit. Let's go.
Oh, seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups.
The higher-ups. They planned this well in advance.
They're all just so evil.
Well, it's business. But yeah, suppose so. Alright, so we've examined the bookshelf. Can I examine the chest? Miscellaneous objects.
What's all this? It's a bunch of really cute things.
Is that for Navia?
Pink accessories, a hair tie, a necklace, even a makeup box.
Ooh. Ooh. I mean, there's a name too.
Paimon sees it too, but why are all these cute things labeled with different girls' names?
They probably belong to the victims.
Huh? You mean the girls from the serial disappearances? They were brought here?
The shocked look. Oh, honey.
And then they were turned into water.
Yeah. I wonder if the primordial water gathered from the girls was used to then make more primordial water for the future, so that's like an ever expanding source because there's only like more bodies that turn into water. Like I wonder if they have like vats where they put the girls into like an empty vat, and as soon as they like touch the water they also dissolve into water, and in addition add more primordial water to the already existing primordial water they had before that. So it would be a constantly renewing and expanding source of primordial water. But I don't know if I can understand it correctly either way.
These names. That means... Oh, this is terrible.
Yeah. No. Oh. Alright, so we have this, we have that. Oh, that's a lot of primordial water. Looks like stardust. Examine bottles. Haha.
Whoa. There's so much synth here. And so many bottles of ingredients that probably just contain the waters of the primordial sea.
There's so many.
Mixing in progress. Ready to drink? Stock sample? Huh. They've also got all the synth pretty clearly labeled.
So there wouldn't be any confusion, huh?
Whoa! There's even fruit-flavored synth?
Please don't drink it. Well, that definitely proves that this is where they produce synth.
Yep, it's super obvious.
So, synth... I don't know if I connected those dots last time, but synth is definitely, like, relating back to or referencing absinthe, right? The very, I guess, strong amalgamation of alcohol, the green stuff that was also featured in Moulin Rouge. Which would make sense in this context, given the fact that it's also in fantasy France. So. Oh, whoa. Was I disconnected quickly? No. Alright. Synth. Popular potion circulating quite widely. It gives the drinker a very pleasant experience for a short time, but side effects are equally strong. The producer uses these special characteristics to earn a massive profit from its trade. So yeah. Very, very likely the whole shebang about absinthe as well. Okay. The D&D do not disturb, I mean, has worn off. So my wrist is fucking vibrating again. I need to quickly turn up some delight. But it's like, it's so bright again. Why must you be that way? Me. Trying. Alright. Trying to live edit the camera feed because, you know, it is quite early. Table experiment. Ooh.
What's this over here? Looks like some kind of place for research.
Paimon sounds scared to ask that question.
Experiment number 16 aims to verify Jacob Ingold's research conclusions on the primordial sea and use his theory as a foundation to achieve a breakthrough.
Ooh, we're name dropping people.
The experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea. Female specimens 22, 23, and 24 were dissolved.
Damn, bruh. No, poor Paimon. I was just very distressed about all of that, which is fair. Calm down.
Sorry, Traveler. Paimon will try her best. It's just that Paimon's never read something so scary before.
I mean, it is quite upsetting.
How can someone write something that terrible in such a matter-of-fact tone?
Psychopaths.
You
Moving
read
on.
the rest. Paimon's too scared to keep going.
Fair point. The goal of the researcher is to save his lover, a woman called Visionaire, who was who was dissolved.
So that's why you did all of these experiments.
I love that she looks so blank-faced. I don't know what it is about her eyes. I think because She's got like an inner, like lighter iris that like it just, to my face, she usually looks very dead in the eyes. Also because the highlights are hidden. You can't really see that because she's like hidden behind the cam, but you know.
Wait, did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over? That's just insane!
There's another name here. Vasher.
Huh? Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain? Paimon thought he was an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case.
No. He is the researcher.
You mean Vasher is the one who did all of these... experiments?
And the fountain, wasn't that also where we found the big water deity situation that also forgot its name? Or was that something that wasn't in a different quest? Yes, he signed off on a bunch of experiment reports. The voice I heard from the fountain was probably Visioneer.
So that's
Visioneer.
Vasher was no victim, but personally took his lover and... No, that's not it either! If that's the case, why would he want people to resurface from the water?
There must be more to this than meets the eye.
In any case, Paimon will write it all down.
Let's go. Experiment number 16 aims to verify Jacob Ingol's research. Yeah, the experiment was a failure. There are many more records like these. Let's go. We read all of that. Okay, so we read this, read that. Read that as well. Is this more primordial water? Ooh, yes. Pond. Or pod?
Look! There's an important looking basin over here! And it's full of water!
That must be the water from the primordial sea.
Means this is where they make all the synth! And that special water is the main ingredient! If you dilute it with normal water, you'll get synth! But the pure stuff can dissolve a human! Paimon will take notes on this incriminating evidence!
Yeah. Let's go. Okay.
We've looked at almost everything here, and it seems like our theories were spot on! But
who really is this Vasher?
yeah, we haven't found anything that reveals his true identity!
Does Navia know?
No wonder even Neuvillette wasn't able to find anything! Whoever it is probably destroyed everything to do with that name a long time ago. That way, even if we bring all this back to the opera, we won't be able to identify the true culprit.
Clever, but maybe not clever enough. Let's look again.
Sure thing. Paimon won't admit defeat to this guy either.
Yeah. Maybe all of the things are... And we've got the pod. Is there anything else we can look at? Or do we just need to look at all of the things again? According to the records, Vasher didn't care how many victims he had to dissolve in his quest to bring his lover back to life. But there's nothing here on Vasher's true identity. Bottles full of synth and water from the primordial sea. These can be used as evidence to prove that this place was used for. Nothing else to seem particularly noteworthy. There's nothing of importance here. Ooh.
You take that side and Paimon will take this side. Check everything carefully. We'll find something for sure.
Hello. Maybe he's hiding in one of the boxes. After some time.
Ugh. Nothing at all. And Paimon can't even find snacks either.
In your case, I wouldn't drink or eat anything from this place either way. Paimon, I found it.
Whoa, really? Let Paimon see.
Is that this book or yeah?
Vignere. Isn't that Vasher's lover's name?
Yeah. Vignere.
Then you found her diary. Let's see. Aw. It's just a normal diary chronicling their love story.
Take a look
She was so sweet too. Oh, Paimon feels even worse for her now.
Take a look at this page. She made a list of baby names. Good lord. God, this is like turning. Well, it is has already turned, but like it is becoming worse and worse by the minute. I mean, I can't read that, but there's one.
So many! A whole page's worth! But they're all crossed out. Was she unhappy with all of them? she decided on was Marcel.
Bruh, is that? No, that can't be though, because he's from Shaznia.
Wait, but Marcel's pretty old. Has this case been going on for so long that he's Vacher and Venier's grown son?
But Vacher and Venier were Fontanian, and Marcel is from Shaznia. Does Lumine know that he's from Shaznia? Either way, this doesn't yet make sense. Let's go, Paimon. I guess Lumine has figured it out. I haven't, but whatever.
Hey! Paimon still hasn't figured it out yet.
Me neither. Ooh. After obtaining the final piece of key evidence, you race back to the upper Epicleus. Epicleus. Where Navia's sweating bullets.
Image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vacher?
Huh.
Oh, so you do know that name.
It's your daddy.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Navia! We're back!
As expected of my partner. I just knew you'd return in the nick of time.
Nebula just in the corner like, oh god, not them again.
Just how often do you intend to flout the rules of this court?
As often as it takes, baby girl.
It's all right, Monsieur Nervalette. Given their confidence, I expect they've found the crucial evidence.
Oh, we found plenty. Hello. You say you've never heard of Vacher. However, you.
But the truth of it, Marcel, is that you've always been Vacher.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's the way we're going about this? Oh, so he wanted to keep the memory of his late wife slash girlfriend slash lover, by choosing his new name to be the baby name that they would have chosen for their child.
Huh?
Huh?
We've investigated your lair and we already know everything.
Oh.
After your lover, Venier, was dissolved, you kept abducting young women to experiment on the hopes of bringing her back to you.
That's pretty hefty accusations, babe.
You even created Marcel as a new identity and destroyed all records of your past as Vacher.
So that's it. Even the villains in opera performances rarely go that far. And with that, Marcel's motive has now been established.
If it's true, though.
This information regarding your past also dismantles your prior timing defense.
I also love that, like, Navia has, like, no, like, knowledge about whatever Lumine is bringing to the table, so it's just, like, she's trying to keep up.
Well, Marcel, do you know where you went wrong?
Murph.
You fixated your gaze on the lover that passed away, instead of paying attention to the living people around you. So, you never noticed how we changed, or how we grew as individuals.
You also never understood Boss's real expectations for his daughter.
Or our determination to see things through.
No.
Your determination.
I mean, he's an old man at this point, and he's pretty determined to see this fucking experiment through.
Mr. Marcel, please speak up now if you would like to defend yourself. Otherwise, the trial will move on to the next stage.
Do you really think I wanted to do any of this?
Yes.
Pay attention to you? What for? Have you ever paid attention to me? Ever empathized with my pain? Ever known how it feels to watch the love of your life dissolve right in front of your eyes?
Tomato, tomato.
No one helped me. No one even believed me. All those decades ago, even the officers from the Maison Gardiennage were laughing at me.
No.
They said there's no way a human being can turn into water. So I must have gone mad from grief. Vinier's death was brushed away by all of you as if it didn't matter at all.
Rough.
Well, now you know, don't you? Ha! Well, it's too late now. All those who were dissolved are gone forever.
That's rough, buddy.
You only have yourselves to blame. You set up this ornate opera house in pursuit of your so-called justice, your beloved drama, while turning a blind eye to the suffering of the people. Vignier is dead. We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever she goes, I will follow.
Are you gonna commit suicide on the bench?
But I'm not from this blasted place. So I can't be dissolved. No matter what I do.
Were you trying?
Hey, is that water from the primordial sea that he's drinking?
Yes.
I can't dissolve. Can't dissolve. Can't dissolve.
And now he's drinking in court.
Do you all see? I can't go. I can't follow. So if I can't go where she is, what choice do I have but to try to bring her back? I did all of that. And in the end, that accursed Callus still got the better of me. I spent my entire life living on pins and needles, only to get stabbed by his idiot daughter at the very end.
Hey now, she's pretty smart for figuring you out, though.
The suspect is exhibiting signs of mental distress. Guards, please restrain him.
Don't touch me! Don't anybody come near me. I still need to save Vignier. I promise. We made a promise.
Yeah, he can still dissolve you guys.
Vignier! Please, Vignier! Don't think badly of me. All I want to do is fulfill our promise.
Ooh.
At this point, the verdict of this trial is clear. With Mr. Marcel's conviction, the charges against Mr. Tartaglia no longer have any basis.
Oh, he's gonna be so upset
Fine
about that.
by me. I was in a bad mood, but after a show like that, I'm actually feeling pretty good.
Can you please sit down? Why are you standing up?
Traveler, please submit all the evidence you have collected to the guards, so that I might review and summarize the truth behind the serial disappearances case.
Let's go. Newlit proceeds to review and compile all the evidence and
The
records.
man now known as Marcel was originally named Vacher and worked as an adventurer with his partner and lover Vignier. During an underwater expedition, Vignier accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea and was dissolved in front of Vacher as a result. Vacher learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others and began to kidnap young women for research, with the goal of discovering a method to restore Vignier back to life. To cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel and began to operate a business in Poisson. During the course of his research, Vacher discovered that a diluted concoction of water from the primordial sea can induce feelings of euphoria, and began to manufacture and market synth. However, as he accumulated wealth to fund his continued research and expanded the scope, he came into conflict with Spina di Rosula. After exchanging blows with Spina di Rosula for many years, Vacher decided to assassinate their president Callus at a banquet. Although the assassination did not go as Vacher expected, he was able to turn Callus into the murder suspect by dissolving the assassin he sent to the scene. And just recently, Vacher attempted to frame Linny as the culprit of the serial disappearances case, using a similar method. However, his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became public knowledge. This case also exposed enough of Vacher's machinations that he was eventually successfully charged in court. Thus concludes the enigmatic history of the serial disappearances case, with the truth revealed to all.
Let's go! Applause. Very quiet applause. There you go. Yay.
The Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vacher.
Pretty fun. According to the Oratrice Mécanique d'analyse cardinale. Ooh.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'analyse cardinale, Mr. Vacher is
guilty.
guilty.
As charged.
Vache away.
Well, make sure that he
Good. It's what he deserves.
doesn't dissolve anyone else.
With that, the serial disappearances case is over now.
Finally.
We really just witnessed history. Who would have thought the true culprit would be such a polite and well-spoken guy?
You were surprised?
We helped Navia bring the bad guy to justice!
Just shrill. Man.
He's hurt so many innocent people and now he's finally getting what he deserves. Huh? Are you okay?
Navia. I mean, yeah. And that also clears the name of Callus. So that's a lot of, you know, emotional turmoil right there.
Mademoiselle, you were absolutely brilliant.
They're like taking care of her.
The day our late boss had always hoped for has finally come. You can rest easy now, knowing justice has been served.
On a silver platter.
Yeah. Yeah. It's finally over. It's all thanks to you guys. And my partner. See, Papa? Spina di Rosula's still doing well with me at the helm.
Oh my goodness.
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama? The villain has been caught, justice has been served, past wrongs have been righted, and it's a big ol' happy ending.
Read the room, baby.
Since it's been such a great show, I'll just let the false accusations against me slide. Either way, I've still got some business to attend to. So, if you'll excuse me...
Please wait just one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
Uh-oh. So?
What now? None of this has anything to do with me.
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you, a verdict must also be made regarding the initial charge before the trial can conclude.
Oh, come on. Is this really necessary? Haven't you already caught the real criminal? Isn't it time for side characters like me to exit stage left?
Side characters like you, Mr. 12th of the Fatui Harbingers. Cool, yeah.
Please respect the laws of Fontaine.
No.
This has always been the rule.
All right, but this sure is a lot of hassle. All I need to do is stand over there, right? Let's just get this over with.
Are you just gonna jump up? No, you're gonna walk.
Through evidence presented in the public trial that was just held, it has been established that Mr. Tartaglia has no direct connection to the serial disappearances case.
Yay. That's us. Itchy bitchy.
The guilty party has been identified, and thus it is logical to suppose Mr. Tartaglia is innocent of the charges.
Yeah.
We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal to render the final verdict on the charges.
Ooh. Ooh.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, Mr. Tartaglia is guilty.
But to what end?
What?
Hey! That's not funny! Didn't you just say I'm supposed to be innocent? What's with this verdict? Is your justice machine malfunctioning?
Great offense.
Huh? This has never happened before. The Oratrice actually returned a different verdict from the Chief Justice.
I mean, have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui Harbinger? Do you think the Oratrice might have just convicted him on general principle?
Damn, man.
But weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case? No matter what else he's guilty of, it shouldn't affect the verdict in this case, right?
Just what is going on here?
The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal is, by law, the final verdict of the court. We must accept the guilty verdict.
I wonder if he's gonna fight people
Guards, please take the suspect into custody per court protocol.
Jesus. Man.
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine.
Yeah.
What a joke. You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too!
Here we go. transformation. Let's go. Nuh-uh. Love that. No, that just said nuh-uh, man.
I am sorry. If you have been wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court must be upheld.
Bro just knocked him out. The side-eye. Crazy.
Hey, Monsieur Novelette, what's going on? Shouldn't they have been cleared already?
Apologies. This is also the first time I've encountered such a situation. However, according to the rules established at the conception of Fontaine's court system, the Oratrice's judgment is the final verdict of the court.
Well,
all I do is follow court procedure. As for why the Oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
I was like, there's someone above you, but yeah, Farine. If even the Chief Justice doesn't know, then we have to no choice but to ask the Archon herself. The Archon.
Why are you looking at me?
Because you're the
I
Archon.
had nothing to do with it!
Jesus.
I don't know what happened there either. Hey, stop staring at me!
Are you okay?
What does Lady Farina mean by that?
That's a great question.
She says she has no idea either, but that's impossible. Didn't she create the Oratrice herself?
Did she?
Yeah, so are the verdicts reliable or not? Can results like this really be called justice?
She's having a panic attack.
My dearest citizens, did you really think we'd allow an incorrect verdict to be handed out in this court?
Yes.
Did you really believe that the judgment could be mistaken or be the result of some sort of random mishap? Don't tell me. You thought even I had been blindsided by the Oratrice's result.
Oh, she's a great actress.
But the way she looked just now, it was pretty obvious she had no idea what was going on.
Yeah, yell that louder.
However, given the state of things, I shall give you an explanation. Everything that just took place, including my supposed shock and bafflement, was a part of an elaborate performance, with every action meant to stir up drama and excitement. And, of course, for every performance, there is a script. Everything has unfolded exactly as I expected from the very beginning.
You sure?
As the embodiment of the very concept of justice, the Oratrice shall never render an arbitrary judgment! If you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, it is only because you've been blinded by the superficial appearance of innocence.
Oh?
Everything he's done, not to mention the danger he poses, are beyond ordinary comprehension and completely unforgivable! All shall be revealed in time. You will come to understand my noble intentions, as well as the absolute correctness of the Oratrice's verdict.
Sure. Like, you're not going insane currently.
Now, having said that, although I hate to leave things hanging in suspense, it is now time for this performance to end. As the lead actress, I shall be the first to take my leave. Toodaloo!
So she chose to make her escape after all, did she?
It's like a diligent father. It's like,
So you're saying we shouldn't put much stock into what she just said?
nuh-uh.
She probably just put on that performance to save face. As for the truth, it's unlikely that she actually has any idea.
I had to pull the rug out from under her.
However, please be assured that I will continue to investigate this case in a personal capacity. Just as I promised, if the judgment has been incorrect, we will do our utmost to clear his name.
Yay.
All right. Even though we feel pretty badly for him, we'll take your word for it for now.
Let's go.
After all, he's done plenty of bad stuff. So he should have known he'd go to prison someday, right?
I mean... Woof. Love that we're standing so close to each other. Hi there. Hi, buddy. Hi. Anyways. Yeah, sure, we can just leave the opera house. The gods, the everything, the everyone's. Oh, do I need to go upstairs actually? Darn. But how? How do I go up the stairs? Is there like a door that I didn't see? Is this a door? Ah, it is a door. Oh, woof. What's up? Ah, hello. Vacher.
Hey, what are you doing? Quick, stop him!
Bro.
Traveler! Hey! Traveler!
Nuh-uh, man.
Marcel! What are you doing over here?
He's being exported. He's being exported to prison.
Stop resisting arrest! Cease, or we'll add another charge to the list.
He probably deserves it.
No, wait! I just want to ask the Traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please, just let me ask this one small thing.
Go on.
He just appears out of nowhere. It's like, hello.
Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you first hear the name Vacher?
Well?
I erased all records of that name.
So unless we have heard your girlfriend.
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up. You've already been convicted.
Yes, I met her.
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her? But how could that be? How did you manage to do it?
It was around the Fountain of Lucine. Something to do with my sensitivity to the hydro element.
The Fountain of Lucine? Then she's been so close to me all along. And I just never...
Yeah, you don't have a vision, my buddy.
Please give me a chance to talk to her again. Just let the Traveler take me to the fountain to see her one last time. This is the last request I'll ever make in my life.
Jesus.
You can do whatever you want to me afterwards. I don't care.
I just want to see my girlfriend again.
What? Give an inch and you want to take a mile? Do you think serial killers get to make requests like that?
Paimon agrees. Why should we give him what he wants when he's only done a ton of super terrible things?
This request, is it worth as much to you as your life?
Of course! Wait, no. It's worth even more than my life.
Okay.
Humans. Will they betray the instinct to live just to satisfy spiritual needs?
I love that he's like, humans. Like he is like parading around trying to be a human. You, my dear, are still in the disguise of a human. You can't... Humans. Bro, you are trying to appear human as well.
Very well. I will grant your request.
Jesus.
Your Honor,
Your
I fear
honor.
I will go with him. You do not need to worry about any escape.
Let's go. Just gonna kill him.
In that case, I shall leave him in your most capable hands, Chief Justice.
Alright.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Meh. Okay. The Fountain Plaza. Let's go to the Fountain Plaza. Leave the opera house to go to the fountain. But which fountain? This. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I forgot which fountain is which, so there's so many. Bruh.
Is this the place? You said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
Bro, I don't know. Back then, I drank water from the primordial sea. It heightened my sensitivity to the hydro element.
Yeah, and even Paimon could hear her after drinking that thing. Didn't you just drink a lot of it on the stage as well? Oh, in that case...
Vacher.
Ooh!
Ah!
My wife!
Yes, that's it! So you heard it too!
Vinier, it's me! It's me, Vache!
Vache? Vache?
I'm here! I'm here! Where are you, Vinier? I'm coming for you. I'm finally here for you.
Hey, wait! Be careful! Hey, wait!
And down he goes. Are we, like, following him?
Vinier, is that you? It's me, Vache! Vinier!
Vache? Why did you come? Didn't I say? You don't need to look for me. You look a lot older than I remember. How long has it been?
65 years.
It's been more than 20 years. I've suffered for over 20 years since the day you left. All this time, only the thought of bringing you back has kept me alive. Nothing else mattered to me. I must be dreaming. Who would have thought I'd get the chance to tell you all of my feelings like this?
Well.
Vinier, you are my everything. I really don't know how I could live without you.
Will you be slain by Vinier?
But Vache, if you ask me, this world would be better off without you.
Well, that's a bomb to drop.
What are you saying?
Because you've done a bunch of horrible things, my dude.
If not for you, I would have finished my law degree and probably become a top-tier attorney one day.
Oh.
If not for you, I would have continued to pursue my love of the arts, and my works would have been displayed in the Palais Mermonia itself.
Oh yeah, because she isn't she the amalgamation of all of the women that have been drowned? So she's not just Visioneer, but also the other girls, right?
If not for you, I would at least have been able to take care of my mother. And she would not have grown old and died alone, with nothing but the tears on her cheeks.
I can't remember correctly. Like, it could be that this is just all Visioneer, but it could also be that this is like the other girls that he's killed.
It's all because of your selfishness, Vache. It's all because of you.
Woof.
Wait, you are not Vinier. Who are you?
You're right. I am not Vinier. I am the sacrifices. Every woman who died by your hand. As our bodies dissolved, our consciousnesses flowed back to the primordial sea.
Let's go! I remembered it correctly!
Our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial sea, and we were no longer individuals. But we became one, just as streams of water come together in the sea.
Justice.
I'm Cressy. I'm Lemony. I'm Azine.
Lemony.
The only one I am not is Vinier.
Damn.
Why? But then, where is Vinier?
She doesn't want to see you anymore. Every tendril of her consciousness is avoiding you.
Because she knows what you did!
This is what you get for your selfishness. Your selfishness robbed us of our lives and our futures. You said time and time again that you'd do any and everything for her.
However.
But did you ever consider whether she'd want to see you do the things that you did?
Yeah.
If she would despise you for what you became?
Well, sucks to suck, buddy.
You are a liar, a heartless murderer, and a cowardly narcissist.
Ooh, call him out!
The only thing you are not is Vinier's beloved.
Damn, son.
From the moment your first victim died and her consciousness merged with Vinier's, she has had nothing but pure hatred for you.
Woof. Looks like I didn't meet Vinier back then either. They must have wanted me to lure Marcel here from the very beginning. Smart.
No! Vinier! She can't hate me. Let me see her. Please, have mercy.
No.
You still don't understand. When I said don't look for me, that came from the real Vignier. She really doesn't want to see you anymore.
Yeah.
But on top of that, she also said that because it's her final drop of pity for you. She said that because she knew that if you did come here, we will show no mercy to you.
That looks so cool. Can I please have... Thank you. Screenshot. Thank you.
Vache. Vache? Vache. Vache.
Vache.
Vache.
Let's go. Kill him.
Drown.
This is so cool. Sorry, I'm just like breaking immersion a little bit because this is just really cool. Hell yeah, man! Later, the guards find that the culprit of the serial disappearances of young woman case, Marcel, appeared. Whatever, cool. I guess not. Several days later, whatever. Whatever. Would I like to read that? So fast. But yeah, guess he's dead.
Finally, we have some time to do shopping. Gosh, it's really been a long time since we've been able to relax.
Shopping is stressful in its own way, though. My legs are killing me.
Huh. Well met, partner. I knew something great was going to happen when I woke up in such a good mood today.
Man, such a charmer.
Even this weather can't put a damper on the demoiselle's mood.
Actually, it enlightens my mood when it rains outside.
It's a pleasure to see you both again.
Also a charmer.
Oh, hey, Navia! It's been a few days. Paimon's already started to miss you.
Oh, now that I believe. I'm easy to work with and always bring home the bacon. Who wouldn't treasure having a partner like me?
Yes, girl.
Sounds like you're really enjoying life these days, Navia. What have you been busy with since the trial?
That's a great question.
It's just been one thing after the other. I've been making non-stop trips between Poisson and the courts in Sen.
Oh, because you're still trying to fix your dad's legacy, right?
Everyone from Spina di Rosula organized a memorial for my father. We never held a memorial when he first died, since everyone knew that even if we held one back then, no one was going to come.
Yeah.
This time, though, everyone in Poisson, and even many people from the court, all attended.
And you didn't invite us? Damn!
So his name's definitely been cleared now. That's what we like to hear.
It's been the dearest wish of Demoiselle all along.
That blasted stubborn fool. I was right to put my faith in him. I'm so glad I didn't give up on the case all those years ago.
Yeah, your determination is truly something to admire. There's the word. Things turned out as well as they could have. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I ran into Charlotte just after I left the memorial service.
Ooh.
Well, maybe it'd be more accurate to say I knew she would be there, and there was no way she'd just let me go.
Yeah.
Huh? So you know Charlotte too? The Charlotte? Journalist from the Steambird?
Yeah, way back when I first became the president of the Spina di Rosula, she was all over me. Wouldn't take no for an answer.
Yeah.
I believe the story was called The True Heart of Darkness, Secret Tales of the Yellow Rose.
Damn.
To be fair, though, it was a really flattering feature. So, we've been on pretty good terms ever since.
Let's go.
She was trying to lean on our friendship to get me to do an exclusive piece on the serial disappearances case.
Oh.
Oh yeah, she told us about that. She's always been super interested in that case, so now her wishes finally come true too.
Yay!
Anyway, I told her to make sure that when she writes about you guys entering the opera house with the critical evidence, that you both sound really cool.
Oh, you're so kind.
Now that's another thing to look forward to. We trust Charlotte's skills with a pen for sure.
Let's go.
Oh, and in other news, I also took Clarand out for a meal.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, are you two on better terms now?
I will not like to add to the people in the not know that Navia and Clorinde are a pretty big ship in Fontaine, so I've just been quietly giggling in the background whenever they interact, because it's a very true, like, sort of enemies to lovers, but not really, because it's more like they have a very pressed friendship or acquaintance because of the whole "she killed your dad" bit, but now it's kind of like getting resolved, and like I can see it, like both the tension, especially as the people watching the VODs will surely remember, which I do barely, because it's been months, but in front of the Opera House we had the Gardamex, and them fighting together with Clorinde also being there, like the tension was high, but also it was very interesting to observe that dynamic. So now that they are on better terms again, it's urination over here, it's great.
While you were investigating Vache's headquarters, Clorinde gave testimony on my father's behalf.
Yeah.
It was thanks to her that we were able to turn the tide. I wanted to thank her. I mean, there's also no point in being awkward all the time, so we took the chance to reconcile with each other.
Oh, that's great! Paimon also thought Clorinde wasn't actually a bad person. It's always good to have more friends.
Yes.
Anyway, now that the case has finally been solved, perhaps it will slowly begin to fade from the public consciousness.
Let's hope so.
Oh, actually, there's still one last thing I need to do.
Oh?
What is it?
I should pay a visit to my father's grave and tell him the truth of what happened, as well as how it all ended.
Yes.
And on top of that, just how much people still look up to him to this day.
Yay.
That includes me, too.
Miss Navia.
Oh.
Indeed.
Can I come too?
We want to go too! We also think Callus is a really admirable person.
Sure thing. I'd like you two to share the moment with me. After all, without you, there might not have been such a positive ending.
Always happy to help.
And in that case, everyone, let's be off. Considering the recent weather, we'll be lucky if we can reach Poisson before dark.
We can swim.
Yeah, you're right. It's been raining non-stop for a few days now.
You know what they say? When it rains, the Hydro Dragon is crying, so who upset Neuvillette? The totally human! Who upset him? Who made him cry? I think we're just getting teleported there.
This is where my father's grave is. To be perfectly honest, even I haven't been back here for a long time.
Huh? There's someone there already. Wait. That figure. It can't be.
Isn't Neuvillette? Is it? Is it Neuvillette? It's either Neuvillette or it's Clorinde, but I'm betting it's Nevi.
Isn't it Neuvillette?
I knew it!
Chief Justice be here? Huh? Navia?
I wonder if he's crying. No.
My apologies. I should have asked before coming to pay my respects.
Don't say that.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I was trying to say there's no need for you to apologize. I wanted to show my father how much I've grown, but still, I doubt I've grown to the point that even the Chief Justice would feel compelled to apologize to me over and over.
In that case, I will stop apologizing for now.
Love him.
You really could use some pointers on understanding human emotions, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Does, like, everybody know that he's the Hydro Dragon? Or why are there so many, like, yes, human emotions points made all the time?
In any case, why did you come to Poisson?
That's a great question. Why?
Well, ever since that day, I've been turning a question over and over in my head. Just what is justice anyway?
It's a great question.
There was once a time when I didn't want to believe that there could be anything more important to humans than life itself. Oh, rather than that, it's probably more truthful to say I didn't believe humans were capable of resisting the most basic instinct of living things. That they could rebel against their own nature, or consider certain things to be more important than their own lives.
Oh yeah,
Which is also why I didn't stop your father from beginning that fateful duel.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose that makes sense. I'm desperately trying to cut this thing down, but these scissors are not made for the left-handed.
I believed that a truly innocent man would never throw away his life like that. That there was nothing, should have been nothing more important than one's own continued survival.
Yeah, there's much to learn about the humans, my guy.
But Mr. Callus proved me utterly and decisively wrong. If not for his sacrifice, the serial disappearances case would have remained unsolved to this day. Mr. Callus made the choice he did for his daughter, for his associates, and for many people completely unrelated to him. And in the end, from a certain perspective, one could say that he did it all for the sake of justice. A justice that's higher than life itself.
He sounds so in awe.
So, you asked me why I came here.
No.
I just wanted to say my apologies to Mr. Callus in person. I should have noticed all of this much sooner.
Just be diligent from this day forward, huh?
This regret has filled me with a sadness that has haunted me for days.
Well, no wonder it's been raining so much.
That high and mighty chair in the opera Epicles indeed insulates one from many important things. Spina di Rosula, thank you so much for your hard work and perseverance.
I'm sorry for being mad at you before.
I love that you just got talking so casually to, like, the guy of guys in this country.
So, you're actually one of those types that's cold on the outside, but pretty thoughtful on the inside, huh? That reminds me of Silver. One of my guys.
I mean, it's not that cold, he's just very, calculated.
Sorry about that. Self-expression is not one of my strong suits.
Baby.
Didn't I just say you don't need to apologize?
Sorry.
So Navia and Neuvillette seem to have made their peace as well.
We're just kind of like standing there.
Let's not disturb them for now. We can wait till after they're done.
Let's go. Following Navia and Neuvillette, you also pay your respects to Callus. Hi.
Paimon's never paid respects at someone's grave before. Did Paimon do anything rude there?
Well, you're not usually supposed to fly around someone's grave.
Huh? Oh, Paimon didn't know that was a thing. But Paimon doesn't know what she would do if she can't fly.
Can you not walk?
Oh no. Paimon hopes Miss Navia won't be too mad.
Oh, look at her face. She's like, oh, you fell for it. You. Silly little fairy. Wow, she took it seriously.
Anyway, Neuvillette is still standing around there. It's not often that we can catch him alone like this, so why don't we go talk to him for a bit? If we can't talk to Lady Farina, we can at least talk to him, right?
True. Let's go. Hello, my guy. Hi.
Oh, it's you two. Did Miss Navia invite you to come pay your respects to her father?
Ish.
We ran into Navia on the streets today, so we just followed her here.
We followed her. We went together, sir. It's okay.
I see. Then is there something that I can help you with?
Sure.
Well, it's pretty hard to run into you like this since you're usually super busy. So we figured we could try to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Please feel free. Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in Fontaine, and it would be my pleasure to return the favor.
What's next? We find your true god? So, about water from the primordial sea.
So, at court, the bad guys referred to that special water as water from the primordial sea, but what is it really?
Truthfully, that name is already quite accurate. I can only surmise that Vacher and his ilk only learned of its nature and existence after extensive research. There used to be a special sea on the surface of this planet, The nature of its seawater was rather different from that of the sea we know today. Most of Tevat's life forms were first born in that special sea.
Oh.
You could say it nurtured much of the life on this planet.
Primordial soup.
So it really was where everything began.
Kind of.
It makes sense to call it primordial then.
No.
But today, the primordial sea no longer exists on the planet's surface.
Sorry. Pretty picture of Nebulet. Gotta make
What
screenshot.
Vache discovered must have been some kind of special case, or a remnant from a truly ancient age.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. So that's how it is. Oh, you really know everything, Monsieur Neuvillette. But if that's the case, then why would people, at least people from Fontaine, dissolve in that kind of water?
That's a great secondary question.
Indeed. Why would the primordial sea, which was known to engender and nurture life, suddenly reverse itself and devour life instead?
That's a great question.
To be frank, that also doesn't match my understanding of this world and its laws. There must still be some unknown secrets around the people of this land.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
Yes. About the prophecy that has been circulating around Fontaine.
That the sea levels will rise and everyone will be dissolved in water, leaving Farina crying alone on her throne, but the sins of the people will be finally washed away for good.
Yeah?
Does that appropriately summarize the version you've heard?
Yeah?
That's right! It was Linny that told us back then. And that about covers all the main points.
Yep.
Yes, up to the present, I think we reached a point where we have no choice but to confront this prophecy directly. Rumors have it that this prophecy is rooted in the last words the former Hydro Archon left to the world before she passed away.
A prophecy? Of the former Hydro Archon? Wow. This is the first time that we've ever heard of it.
Or that there was a former Hydro Archon.
2 parts of the prophecy have already proven correct. The rising sea levels, and the ability of the people of Fontaine to be dissolved. We should be more vigilant, and stay on the watch for further signs.
No.
Speaking of the prophecy, Farina has also always taken it quite seriously. Indeed, she has been collecting information and intelligence from across Tevat for this purpose.
Ooh.
If the rumors were true, then perhaps this prophecy is the conundrum left to Farina by her predecessor.
But with Farina being the way she is, can we really trust her to solve it?
Hey now.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
Just completely, like, avoiding that. But child.
My apologies. My investigation has still not reached its conclusion.
What about my boy?
However, I still believe the judgment of the Oratrice was not rendered arbitrarily.
Yeah, there must be something going on.
But you also said you thought he was innocent.
Yeah, but something must have triggered it.
For many years, I have been quite aware that the Oratrice does not simply mechanically repeat the verdict that I give on each case. As a divinely created mechanism, the people's unified faith in the concept of justice is integrated into it. Not only can it produce the incredible power of indemnitium, but it likely also possesses other traits, such as self-awareness.
Oh my god, it's an AI.
Which is all to say, I have been prepared for a situation like this for a long time.
Ooh.
Huh. So when Linny told us that he heard a human voice from the room where the Oratrice's core is stored...
Is that gonna also be a playable character in the future?
I was not aware such a thing had occurred. Perhaps that could serve to prove my conjecture. I will add that to the list of items to investigate.
Let's go.
In any case, I am inclined to believe that the Oratrice does have a methodology all its own. We just do not have enough information. Based on Farina's reaction, I doubt even she had any idea what was going on.
No.
She managed to bluff her way through it, though. The time-tested twin tricks of bravado and drama.
He's so fed up. I love it.
While we do intend to get to the bottom of this, for now, we regret to say that the Fatui Harbinger will just have to bide his time in the fortress of Meripede.
Oh, are we gonna go there next? I want to go there next. I want to see my boy. Can I see my man? Can I see my man? Please?
If we did incorrectly convict him of crimes he did not commit, we will most certainly compensate him to the fullest extent allowed by the law.
If you ask Paimon, the only compensation he'll want is a no-holds-barred fight with you.
We have already seen how that one ended.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
My brother. My brother.
Your sibling. Another blonde-haired traveler. I'm sorry, but I've never seen anyone who matches that description. If he ever stepped foot in Fontaine, I'm sure he followed our laws to the letter, and had no reason to appear on the stage of the opera Epiclese.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that he existed like 500 years before I even stepped foot on this earth.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
No. I have no more questions.
Very well. It was my honor to provide you with what answers I could. I very much enjoyed conversing with you.
Oh.
It will soon be time for me to leave this blissful tranquility behind and return to Palais Memornia.
And return to work.
You really are super busy, Monsieur Neuvillette. Paimon thought you only came here to pay your respects today because you had the day off.
Crime and villainy do not have the day off, and so justice must work around the clock as well.
Damn.
This is merely the nature of a justice's work.
Man, Farine and Risley should, like, take you out for some cake sometime.
All right. You've got a point.
Navia too.
Huh? Paimon just noticed that the rain has stopped.
Well, you don't say. It's stopped for a while now, ever since we started talking to Neuvillette. Ooh, let's go! So we finished that one.
You know, we've been walking around for a while now. Why don't we go back to the Spina di Rosula base in the court of Fontaine and have a rest?
No.
Navia said something about having a place ready for us there, didn't she? Come on, let's go!
No, I shan't. Okay, let's try not to go there until it is time. Hello, my dear. You're getting a consolation, baby. Let's go. Cool. Alright. Let's have this. And also that. Yay. Very fun. Alright. Cool. That's it for now. That's it. So, we have now finished Act 2 of Fontaine. And I think for tonight I'm gonna end it here because I'm also getting EP and I want to go like not talk for a while and just quietly get my Flynn's materials because I have them written down. I still need to calculate his materials that I need for his talents, so I'm gonna be doing that and watching some YouTube videos and just quietly grinding away. But yeah, this is kind of how this is gonna go for Saturday, next Saturday as well. So today is Fontaine. Saturday is gonna be Fontaine again, but this Wednesday we're gonna continue the Not Cry event thing that was going on. So we are gonna do like interchangeable, well, not interchangeable, but like switching on the things that we're gonna do. Yes. Brilliant. But yeah, anyways, I hope you had fun. Now that we're finally getting somewhere with the Archon quest again. Hi, Moth. Can you die, please? Well, anyways. But yeah, even though I'm quite tired, I had a lot of fun. And I'm gonna... Because I can't, like, get you anywhere. Because Evan ain't streaming tonight. I am not gonna stream for it any further. So I think I'm just gonna let you scatter to the winds. And for right now, I think I'm just gonna also leave and go back and probably try and upload the VOD. But I might also just do that tomorrow morning, honestly. I might just chill here and just quietly go grind my games. Let's go. But yeah, I hope you had fun. I hope I had fun, because I did. And yeah, I'll see you around. So we're gonna go back to the end screen, actually. You're finally gonna get the whole entire experience of the the ending screen, because usually you get the raid. So I'll see you on Wednesday, same time as today. No, well, actually an hour later. We're gonna start at 7 because I will be home at 5, so like either 6 or 7. We're gonna see how that works out. Anyways, see you guys later.